I'm Holly Keegan, founder of Academic Ascent. In my 20 plus years as an educator, I have been incredibly fortunate to learn from fellow educators, the families I work with, and the students I serve. Now I want to give back, so I've created these audio sessions as a way to share the best of what I've learned along the way. My hope is that it feels like a conversation and leaves you with something you can take away from each session to help your child manage student life just a little bit easier. After all, we're on this journey together. So let's get started. Hello, everyone. Happy October. Wow, school is well underway. So, how's it going? Are you falling into a natural rhythm of things? I sure hope so. Something I tend to see right around now, 6 to 8 weeks into school, is a feeling that everybody listening has probably experienced. I know I sure have. And today's term for it is called the Sunday Scaries. If you haven't heard the term, Headspace defines it as feelings of anxiety or dread that happen the day before heading back to work, or, of course, in the case of our students, before heading back to school. It's that sense of uneasiness, which is often the result of unfinished business from the week before. Could be work that's coming up, or, of course, oh my gosh, I forgot, I have something due tomorrow, and it's right as they're crawling into bed. It's the worst feeling. Sunday scaries create tension and frustration. It's just unsettled. Sometimes, however, it stems from being just overwhelmed by all the tasks that are expected of our children between school and home. We've all felt it. It can be really difficult to balance everything. And even still, other times, I think the Sunday scaries can be brought on by something that I like to call false optimism. This is when kids receive an assignment and it seems kind of far off. Maybe it's a week out or more. And they think, I've got plenty of time to get this done. And so it takes a back seat to their other assignments. And then, before they know it, that assignment is due the next day. And it's Sunday night and they haven't started. So I really want to help kids avoid the Sunday scaries and empower them to start their weeks ready and confident. So my answer to the Sunday scaries is Flash Forward Fridays. Yay for alliteration. Flash Forward Friday serves two purposes. First, students will reflect on the past week, which gives them an opportunity to tie up any loose ends, and then to plan for the week ahead. And this happens before Sunday night. It will leave them calmer and more in charge. I often walk through this exercise with my Friday afternoon students. So when they hang up, they know exactly what needs to be accomplished that night, and they know what lies ahead for their week. So it gives them an opportunity to make good decisions. It creates a powerful habit, and this will serve them way beyond their school years. We can all benefit from this as adults. So what does it look like? Flash Forward Friday requires whatever calendar system your child uses. If that's an assignment book or calendar, maybe they use Google Calendar, whatever it might be. And then access to their school platform, along with a notebook or a whiteboard so they can create a list. And the first step is an important one. This is the reflection. What, if any, assignments are missing? These need to be prioritized and put at the top of the list. Next, students should take a look at each class individually and see what's coming up. Is there a test in the upcoming week or a quiz? Is there a section of their novel that they need to read, or will they be working on an essay? What's currently in progress and what steps can be taken to move those forward? I encourage them to plan out when these assignments will be worked on, and then write it down on the calendar or plug it into the online calendar. So this might mean that there's a little work to do on Friday or sometime over the weekend, but it can be really helpful for kids that have busy weekday evenings. If they're involved in sports or any other kind of extracurricular activity, those weeknights can be busy, as you know. It's also great for kids that might need a little extra time to complete their work. So even just working for a little bit to get a head start is beneficial. But the biggest payoff is that there's no surprises, no, oh my God, I have a test tomorrow, my essay is due, and it's Sunday night. We really want to avoid that. So flash forward Fridays can be super helpful. And while I think Fridays are great for this exercise because the momentum of the school week hasn't quite worn off yet, if there's something that prevents Friday from being the day to do this, then you plan for a Saturday or Sunday morning instead. Just make sure it happens at the beginning of the day. They take care of this first thing and it gives them time to do work if there's work to be done. Then you can just call it Saturday or Sunday morning setup instead, and you still have a fun alliteration. So, quick summary to help avoid those feelings of dread, the Sunday Scaries. Help your child get into the habit of reflecting on the past week and then planning ahead each Friday after school. You go through each class and record the top priorities, then make a plan for how to handle what's coming up so they can start the week from a place of strength. Thanks so much, everyone. Happy learning.